Damn, hustling.
Oh, welcome back to the Matrix. You're not just in the Matrix, you are the Matrix. How's it feel, Neo? And today, we got ourselves a banger. Daily market news analysis. What is up? How's everyone feeling out of 10? Let me know down below. It says, am I first? Are you first? Did I miss something here? Let me get this chat. Let me pull this chat out real quick. I think you were first. Bro. Let me pop out this chat real quick. All right, cool. All right, what's up, everyone? Sonic price target. My minimum case for Sonic is 10 cents. My medium case is $1, and my bull case is $5.89. Speaking of Sonic, I need to go live on the Sonic account too. Forgot about that. Whoopsies. Morgan. Good Morgan. I'm just like, I'm not with it today, y'all. Alright, we're gonna go live right now. There we go. Cool. My bull case is $5.89. Good Morgan with coin. How much higher can it go? 14. Crow, NXRA, Phantom News 1. Hee. Says, hey, yo, let's get it. Top value plays right now. Sonic, HNT, Rose, ICP, Shiba, Dent, VeChain, Naka, IOTA, Flux, Theta, Krill, Suki, Dot, XYO, Hee. I'm going to start doing a new system. Whoops. My God. I'm going to start doing a new system, by the way, I'm going to have you guys comment whatever coins you want on my videos, and if it gets like above a certain threshold of likes, then I will do a review on that. So today, I'm going to do Crow, Quant, Flux. Those are the 3 coins I'm going to review. I'm going to do full videos for those. So in the future, just keep your eye out for my videos and leave a comment. I would like you to do X coin, please, whatever. And that's how we're going to do it. Good Morgan. Happy hump day. It's hump day. Morgan. Yo, brother. Thanks again for everything you do. All right. Let's get into it, y'all. As of the time of recording, Bitcoin is sitting at $101,000. $889. I said dollars twice. Right now, still on top of the moving average here, same as yesterday. Back testing the 20. As long as this holds, this is A-OK. This is still very good news. I actually suspect that we probably will close green today. We'll see. But this is what we've done. We've just sort of had this breakdown, mark up, back test of the prior range. This is the most basic structure that exists in all of crypto, or all of chart reading, for that matter. Is everything? Would you do AIOZ? Packing up my rose bag. Let's go. Oopsies, I'm a Sagittarius. It's hump day. All right, make sure you guys are spamming that like button, hitting that share, so other people can spam that like button. Let's take a look at Rose. I'm going to do a video on Rose later today, but let's go in on Rose. You said your land had a creek. Let me come see if you have some gold in it. Are you a gold miner? All right. Yep. So Rose is still holding this what I'm calling a pretty critical level. Okay. So this is this point right here is what I want to see us hold, and right now we've been holding that. Okay, so that's just micro analysis. Macro, it still looks fine. It still has the exact same setup that we've been talking about ad nauseum. Your markdown, your selling climax, your automatic rally, your secondary test, your sign of strength, your back test of the prior range, even accumulation within accumulation from the sign of strength. You have your selling climax, your automatic rally, your secondary test, your sign of strength, and your back test of the prior range. This is still really good. Sup, Ski? What's up, fam? What's a good price to long uni? Okay, let's take a look at that. Retracement, 35 cents. Parabolic is 92 cents to $2 for Rose. Rose looks pretty good. Can you do a fib on Rose? We just did that. Literally right now as we speak. All right, so the question is, what's a good spot to long uni? Back testing of the prior range here. It looks like it found support off of the 200. Not a bad spot right here. There's lots of support. This has the same chart set up as V-Chain. This has the same chart set up as pretty much everything else that I'm looking at that I like to see. I would say right here is not a bad test, honestly. This is pretty good because this is the first green candle that you've had, and it's on top of the 200 moving average. That's a good sign. You could expect, even if this doesn't make a higher high, you could expect it to retrace from here, right? This is not a bad play at all. You could expect it to get, even just in the micro, to $15. That's just a dead cat bounce just from this little SOS here. Please explain what is going to happen to Solnic when the bull run ends. Here's what's going to happen on my end. Certainly people are going to take profit. That is going to happen. I'm not going to sit here and tell you sweet nothings and say that, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to tell you that. Certainly people are going to take profit. I'm going to be accumulating. I'm going to be setting up liquidity pools. I'm going to be accumulating as much of the supply as I can, and I'm going to be developing. Most of the supply, or all of the supply that I accumulate, is going to be via. It's going to be burn and earn is what I'm going to be doing with it. So yeah, are some people going to be taking profit? Sure. But my goal in the bear market is to Like, I will be buying. I'm going to tell you my bear market bias right now. Like, for sure, these will be in my portfolio in the bear market of what I will be accumulating. Bitcoin, XRP, Solnic, HBAR, those are 4 that will for sure be in my portfolio in the bear market. Jasmine. There's a lot that are probably going to be there, but those are 5, just 5 right now, that are for sure going to be, I'm going to be aggressively accumulating as soon as the bear market starts. So yeah, am I sitting here telling you no Ether? Link is definitely in there. But Ethereum, no. Listen, I've said this. I'm not somebody who's fudding Ethereum right now. I still think they're going to get to 7,000, as high as 15,000. We'll see. Bro, it's been a year. It's been a year. What else do you need to see? What else do you need to see? What's up, brother? Let me give you my thoughts on Ethereum. I'm not sitting here fudding Ethereum like everyone else and acting like they're not going to go 7,000 as high as 15,000. I think that will happen for sure. Right? I think for sure Ethereum gets to $7,000. Right? But I am not, listen, I have been upfront and honest that I think that this bull run right here in 2025 is Ethereum's last hurrah. I do think that Solana or XRP overthrows Ethereum this time around. Now, I still think it will be number 2 for this bull market. I still think that. And I still think it's going to get to 7,000 as high as 15,000. But I do think that this is the last hurrah for Ethereum. Not as if, let me be very clear. Let me articulate very clearly what I'm trying to say, because I don't want people to misconstrue my words. What I am not saying is that Ethereum is going to die. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is I believe this will be the last hurrah that Ethereum is number 2. That's what I'm saying. It'll still be here. It'll still be just fine. It'll still be operating and functional, all that stuff. But I don't think it's going to be number 2 by the next bull market. I do not think so. No. So Ethereum, Link will be in my portfolio. Ethereum, probably not. Sup, brother? Why such a big range on Ethereum? I'm not... Okay, and let me be clear on that. I'm not telling you the range. I'm not saying with like my ETH price. What I'm not saying is... Let me be clear. Okay. We need to articulate clearly, and I'm not saying that the range is from 7K to 15K. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is it's going to be 7K or 15K. And the difference is 7K is price discovery and 15K is parabolic. I'm not saying it's going to range in here. I'm saying it's going to be one of these two. And I don't know if it's going parabolic or price discovery, but I would guess it's going to go into price discovery. Okay, there's a scammer in the chat. Let me block him. All right, good morning. What will happen to the market once FOMC start? Could alts dump 20%? Sure, but they could also, if you consider where we're at in the markets, and how oversold things are right now, I think just as likely is they pump 20%. Is just as likely. He was one of my viewers when I go live. Is ICP and Quant on the list? Yeah, listen, there's like 10 or 12 that I already like for the bear market, but I was just giving you guys 5. When do you think the bear market is starting? 2026. I'm a believer in Stater. I like the H bar ecosystem. Like some of my top plays are H bar ecosystem. Like Sauce and XRA. I'm definitely a believer in the H bar ecosystem. What will happen on the FOMC meeting for Bitcoin? I think it's going to be positive. Based on where the charts are right now, I think it's going to be positive. When is the FOMC meeting? Can you unban me, brother? I thought someone was trying to. I don't know how to do it during the live. I'll have to do it when I'm unlive. 2:30. What day? Is that today? Well, my mistake, bro. I'll have to do it when I'm unlive. I don't know if I can do it. I made a mistake. My bad. Today. Okay, we'll live stream it then today. You guys want me to live stream it? Why is 7K price discovery when the all-time high was like 4.8 thousand? Technically 7.2. I'm just trying to make things very easy. But let's look at ETH. It says, so you're saying Ethereum is dead? I'm saying that there's better technology, for sure. So from the top to the bottom, price discovery, the 1618 is 7,200. Yeah, I don't know how to do it. My bad, bro. I'm just so used to just so many scammers. I'm like sensitive to them. Sorry, dude. I didn't mean nothing by it. I'll try to fix it after the live, or maybe Dano can fix it. Yeah! Thanks for the hat and mustache, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
What's an ideal number of coins to hold? Okay, this is different. I would say that this is dependent upon what phase you're in and how active you are, right? I'm not this is to me is not like a cookie cutter answer. And the short answer is everyone is different. The long answer, my God. The long answer is, I think during the bear market, you want to have between 5 to 15 coins. I don't think you should be going more than 15 in the bear market. And the bull market, I mean, I think it's still okay to have 5, honestly, depending on how active you are. But generally, it's fine to have, 20 to 40. I think 40 is like you're getting diminishing returns at that point. Like there's no way you're actively managing 40 coins and you're actively reading up on 40 coins every day. I don't know that that's real. FOMC is in 3 hours. Okay, well, I'll live stream it. Miguel says, what do you think about layer 2 for Solana? Pre-sale, good, bad? Why pre-sale bad for real? Okay, Miguel. What is the purpose of a layer 2 for Solana? Honestly, the purpose of a layer 1 or a layer 2 for Ethereum, like the entire purpose for layer 2 for Ethereum is because when we do, and this is why I think that Ethereum will not be around, or not, it won't be number 2, because Ethereum layer 1, it takes 5 minutes to do a transaction, and it costs a minimum of $5. Okay, so the purpose of a layer 2 is to make this 1 minute or less and cost less than $5, so maybe 50 cents or whatever. That's the purpose of a layer 2. Solana doesn't need a layer 2. Like, I genuinely don't know what the purpose of a layer 2 for Solana would be, because the layer 1 takes 1 second and it takes 1 cent. So what I genuinely don't understand what the purpose of a Solana layer 2 would be. And this, by the way, is the entire reason that I don't think Ethereum will be number 2 come the next bull market, because there are already layer 1s that are just as good as layer 2s, but they function as a layer 1. Like, this is a problem for Ethereum. Like, if your technology was great, you would not need a layer 2. That's my thoughts on a Solana layer 2. That sounds a little fishy to me, because I genuinely do not understand the point of needing a layer 2 on Solana, because it is just as fast. Like, Solana's layer 1 is faster and cheaper than Polygon, which is Ethereum's layer 2. Solana on layer 1 is faster and cheaper than Optimism, which is Ethereum's layer 2. Ondo, I think $4 to $5. He says it's still banned. Yeah, I don't know how to fix it, bro. How will managing your new land impact your streaming schedule? Well, I'm gonna be doing a week in advance my schedule. So if I plan to take a week, which I will, like, I'll be going out there for a week at a time in order to stream, or in order to work on my land, right? But it has fiber optics Wi-Fi right there. So that's going to be the first thing that I get, is Wi-Fi. So it'll just be streaming from a different location, is the short answer. But I'll still be streaming even on the farm, and I'll still be recording content. I would actually argue that the content is going to be better because it's more interesting. At least to me. At least to me. Cliff, whatever you sent me, send me that on the Telegram so I can read it, please. What should I do with my XRP? John, I can't tell you what to do, but my plan for XRP was to sell 10% at $1.11, 10% at $2.22, 10% at $3.33. The rest of my plan is $5, $8, and $12. That's the rest of my plan. I will be buying XRP in the bear market. Okay? Hear me. I will be buying XRP in the bear market. A layer 2 could help EVN compatibility on Solana. Well, there you go. 88 predictions, $6 to $8. How do you see locked liquidity in DeFi? If ETH goes down, the entire DeFi is cooked? No, I don't think so. I just think that like we're seeing this. What is the what's the website? My brain, the coffee has not hit me all the way. What is the website where you measure what percentage is DeFi? What is that website? Does anyone know off the top of your head? Where you can look at the percentage of DeFi. DeFi Llama. There we go. That's what it is. All right. I haven't looked at this in a while. There we go. Okay. So right now, Ethereum is about 53%. Right? Would we say that there's more or less value? Is there more or less value in the DeFi ecosystem than in 2020 or 2021? Right? Is there more or less? I would say that there's way more. There's way more dollars that are invested into the project. Now, what I'm not saying is that this number is even going to go down. I'm not saying that. Right? I'm not telling you that tomorrow or next bull market, Ethereum is going to be at 40 billion in the next bull market. That's not what I'm advocating. What I'm advocating is this entire sector is going to continue to grow. Just like it has been from 2021. It says in 2021, this was like 90% Ethereum. Now, it is 53% Ethereum, but Ethereum's total number is larger than it was in 2021. Right? That is what I'm advocating is going to happen. So maybe in 2028 or whatever, maybe in 2028, 2029, the total value for Ethereum is going to be 100 billion, right? But maybe Solana, instead of being 10 billion, or it doesn't even have to be Solana. It could be any of them. XRP. Like when XRP starts migrating over to this, that they already have. So maybe like Ethereum is 100 billion, but maybe Solana is 105 billion. Yes, I'm not saying, listen, let me be very clear. I'm not saying that Ethereum is going to fail. That's not what I'm advocating. That's not what I'm saying. I think Ethereum will be here 20 years from now. But what I'm advocating is I don't think that Ethereum is going to be number one like it is right now. Because like we can see the trend, right? We can definitely see the trend. Because in 2021, this was like 90%. Now it is 53%. They are larger in total from 2021 than they were right now. But they have a much smaller piece of the pie. That's what I'm advocating is going to continue to happen. I think that Ethereum will continue to grow as their pie gets smaller. Says, hi, do you still believe alt season starts in February? Yes, I do. Exactly. ETH will be like Facebook when TikTok and Snap Twitch took over. Exactly. 100%. It's still going to be here. The market cap is still going to be growing. It's still going to get larger and larger, right? Because what are we measuring in? We're measuring it in the thing that is infinite. So when we're measuring it in a thing that is infinite, it's going to continue to raise in value. But what I'm saying is I believe it will be raising, the percentage will be less than Solana and all these other ones, right? Especially Bitcoin. Like, God almighty. If Bitcoin figures out DeFi, like there's your answer right there. If that gets figured out, if that gets solved, for sure, it's going to be number two. says, what's the second largest layer 1 in DeFi? It's Solana. And I agree, it doesn't compare right now. But they are like actively gaining on Ethereum. I'm telling you, in 2021, this was 90%. It is now 53%. So this only needs to lose, like, okay. This only needs to get a little bit of the pie taken for Ethereum to be number 2. That's it. So there you go. But Bitcoin would be the obvious choice as well. There's way more of a market cap in Bitcoin than Ethereum. This is the biggest gap right here for sure. Also, I think that's XRP as well. XRP overrated, overhyped. Yes, I agree. And like my opinion on XRP is so weird. It's very strange compared to everyone else in that I believe in the technology of XRP and I think it's a long-term hold. And also I think it's only going to $8 probability. Right? I'm not advocating that XRP is going to $500 or $100 or anything like that. I'm just giving you my theory, bro. I just think that there's just so much better technology than Ethereum. I think that XRP is better technology than Ethereum. I think that Solana is better technology than Ethereum. I think that HBAR is better technology than Ethereum. HBAR is a candidate. Algo is better technology. Like, there's a lot of better technologies, in my opinion, than Ethereum. There's a huge gap in HBAR. XLM is better technology than Ethereum. I'm not so sure. Yeah. There's lots of candidates that are faster, cheaper, better. Because there isn't any one competitor that stands out. Because they're all better. They're all better, right? They're all better. Could ADA be number 2? Maybe. I think that Solana would be Solana or Bitcoin would be my bet. Bitcoin in the market looks like it's waiting for to see what Jerome Powell says. I agree. Solana crashes fast. What up, Ski? On-chain spaces February 7th. Jasmine 10 to 12 cents. I just see holes in there. I see holes in Ethereum. Like going from 90% to 40%, that's a hole. Like this, if this was really truly the best technology, it would not be growing, it would not be shrinking at this rate. In 4 years, they lost 40% of the market share. Like this whole entire pie was Ethereum in 2021. They've lost 40% of the market share. Arizona filed for the Bitcoin reserve. Make sure I didn't forget nobody over here. I missed thoughts on Chainlink, $80 to $180. Predictions, FOMC thoughts, prediction. Listen, I think it's a terrible idea to trade the FOMC meeting. Terrible idea. Because the market maker does his thing. It's an excuse to have volatility. And so, like, if this is the base, the market maker is like an assassin during the FOMC. So people, let's say people have their stop losses down here for their longs. And let's say they have their stop losses for their shorts right up here. Let's call this 102,000. The market maker is an assassin during the FOMC meeting. Because what you'll see, what you will see from the market maker is he will go up and grab these stop losses and these stop losses and then go back to base. That's what you see all the time. The market maker is an assassin during this time. What I would be doing is looking for spot opportunities. But as far as leverage trading, I do not recommend leverage trading the FOMC meetings. I think it's a terrible idea. Terrible idea. There's a concept too big to fail. Ethereum's not too big to fail though. I'm not advocating it's going to fail. I'm advocating it will not be number 2. That is a completely different proposition. I'm not saying that Ethereum's going to 0. Ethereum will continue to grow. Has to be a way to beat the market makers? Yes, be patient, low leverage. Top was in at 109 locally. There you go. That's good advice right there. Market makers run in the short term, so play the long term. Exactly. People are frazzled. I know. This is the part. XRP is even worse. XRP is even worse, to be honest with you. The XRP army, I think, is the most disconnected from reality from any other army. But this is the thing in crypto. As a crypto content creator, if I say something bad about someone's holdings, they get pissed. But that's okay. Thanks for the follow. Will VeChain have a run to 25 cents? I think so. LCX price prediction, $1 to $2. Use spot buys to make the most out of the lows. Exactly. That's exactly what I would do. I would look for opportunities if there is crashes on spot. Leverage, like if you're doing leverage today, it better be low. Because they'll get you, I promise you. Gala Games prediction. Gala Games has 7x the inflation. They have 7x the supply. Okay? Price equals supply plus demand. That's it. Nothing more. Gala, from 2022 until today, has increased this number, the supply, by 7x. So what does that mean? That means that the demand must increase by 7x just to break even. Just to equal 1. I don't know. I don't think I think that there is a snowball's chance in hell that Gala makes a new all-time high. Sage said LCX to $150. That's the difference between me and Sage. Is he still bullish? Yes. 2:30. I think it might be 1:30 my time. He says, "Oh man, my mom's in the XRP army and the family gatherings are a showdown." Yeah, listen, Bro, I made a video. I don't know if you guys have seen the video. It did pretty well on YouTube. But I made a video saying I sold XRP to buy land. And my God, there were some people in there. There were some funny quotes for sure. From the XRP army. There was definitely some funny quotes from the XRP army. Can you take a look at COS? I got you, bro. You think you get a 3x from here? Yeah, I think you get 3x from here. I think that's reasonable. XCN. Listen, XCN was on my radar since 2022. My macro targets for XCN was 4 cents and 6.5 cents. It's already hit my macro bear market price prediction targets. I would not be adding to my position on XCN. I would be looking to de-risk on XCN for sure. Web, I agree. What about taking out loans instead of selling? I'm not against debt. But for I'm not against debt for assets. But for my personal, for my homestead, I would like that to be paid off. I don't think that this is even a great strategic move. But it is for peace of mind. For the wife. And just knowing that this is mine. And I can pass it to my kids someday. And that's it. Nice guy. Thanks for the heart and the lightning, bro. You savage.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
I'm going to take out a little Ethereum. What would you suggest in its place? Some of my top value plays. Solnic, HNT, Rose, ICP, Shiba, Dent, VeChain, Naka, IOTA, Flux, Theta, Krill, Suki, Raven, Dynex Dot, Hehe, Crow, NXRA, Phantom, Harmony One, News, Media. Long or short today? Yeah, neither. I just went over this. The market maker is a master at getting both the shorts and the longs during FOMC. This is a look for opportunities for spot day. Tomorrow is a look for opportunities spot day. As in, like, if your coin that you believe in has a flash crash, it's a good opportunity to buy in spot. But this is what the market maker does during FOMC meetings. If the majority of shorts stop losses are here and the majority of long stop losses are here, the market maker has a way of getting them both. Dot price discovery and parabolic 2025. You really think XRP to $20 to $40 next bull run? I think that's plausible. Not this bull run, though. What do you think of Shiba Inu? 5 to 10x from here. Should we buy? Absolutely not. It is never a good idea to buy a 20x in 10 days. That's never a good idea. That is called, what that is called is FOMOing, fear of missing out. And it is the worst thing to do as an investor. The better thing to do, let's look at DOT and then I'm going to answer that question. The short answer for DOT is I think it goes parabolic. Parabolic price is $120. The better thing to do is look for structure. Like DOT is an example, actually. Look for structure and setups with supply and charts and structure that have the same setup as XEN. And be patient with the boring in the blood. You don't want to be like FOMOing into XCN right now, in my opinion. I think that that is probably the worst thing that you can do. The better thing to do is to look for the same setup as XCN. So what is the same setup? Well, you have this markdown, selling climax, automatic rally, secondary test, accumulation. So do we have things with the same setup as XCN? I think that DOT has the same setup. Right? I think that ICP has the same setup. I think that VeChain has the same setup. I think that H&T has the same setup. I think that Rose has the same setup. Like, this was dead. It's dead, bro. I think Shiba has the same setup. I think XDC had the same setup. Damn, that's a crazy liquidation. IOTA, ADA. So that's the better thing to do, is look for the same structural setup rather than FOMO into a 20x, bro. I cannot in good faith and good conscience recommend someone after all this time, 600 days of trading sideways and boring at this price of 0.2 of a penny, going all the way to 4 cents, a 20x in 10 days. I cannot recommend you do that. That's insane. Do you hold Cardano? I do. If ETH doubles, how much does influencer coins like Solnic? Solnic is on base. I did not create Solnic. I don't know if you could call it an influencer coin. I didn't launch Solnic. Solnic is a DeFi coin, is what Solnic is. Solnic is on base, so a double from Ethereum is going to affect Solnic positively. Do you think... Thoughts on VeChain and ICP? I'm going to make a video on VeChain and ICP today. So the way that I'm going to do my system moving forward, I'm going to start doing reviews on coins like I was doing in the bear market again. Someone will comment the coin, and I'll say, if this comment gets X amount of likes, then I'll do a review on that video. And that's what I'll do. So today I'm going to do Quant, Crow, Flux. I think I'm doing VeChain and ICP. I just did VeChain. VeChain is already up. So if you guys want me to review a certain coin, comment it in my videos, and then if that gets a lot of likes, then I'll do a review on it. What about if Solana doubles? It would absolutely affect Solnic positively. Matic or ADA? I like both Matic and ADA. If you were to put 1K into something, what would it be? It would be one of my top value plays. ICP. I got you. Thought Solnic was on Solana. Solnic is on Solana. Solnic is on Solana, Base, and AVAX. So any of those doing well is going to affect... Any of those doing well is going to positively affect Solnic. ADA feels like a stable coin. I have a lot of it, but a bit worried. That's great news. That's called accumulation. Right? Example. XCN was in accumulation, what you would call a stable coin, as in the same boring price for 632 days. before it did a 20x. Says put 1K into Sonic. Will you keep us updated with the farm? I am. I'm going to definitely keep you guys updated with the farm. You guys seem to like that. So I will document the entire journey. I'm actually working on a video right now, or my editor is. And that's going to be going over my plans for the acreage, what I plan to do. And then I'm going to go out there on the 4th, and I'm going to film some more content. Probably just be building a clearing the driveway and building a cabin. But everything that I do, I'm going to document it, and then there will be like a year-long time lapse or whatever after a year. But yeah, so basically I'm going to, the first couple of things I'm going to do are clear the driveway, get water, internet. That way I can continue to do my live streams. Build a cabin, plant an orchard. And after the cabin and orchard is planted, I'm going to start building the barn. A muscle car garage. The barn is going to be like a barn dominium. It's going to be a small barn dominium. I was thinking about a 40 by 60 garage, or a 40 by 60, but I think we're actually going to do a little bit smaller. And then a year or so from now, I will be building the house. But everything I plan to build except for the house. Everything I'm going to build, and I'm going to document it except for the house. You're going to build a shop? Yes. Will you have pre-bacon walking around? I'll have pre-steak walking around. For sure. What exchanges y'all use? I have Coinbase, but it gets compromised every time. Any other safe exchanges, such as a card option for easy on and off ramp? Billy, I'm going to make a video on this. I need to write this down. Actually, let me write this down right now. Let me finish my thought. Billy, PayPal, I think, is the best on and off ramp now. I did think that it was Coinbase, but I actually think that PayPal is the best on and off ramp because it takes 5 minutes to enable crypto access. And then they have Solana, Bitcoin, Ethereum. They have PayPal USD. That's on the Ethereum chain and on the Solana chain. And you can literally just swap anything for PayPal USD and send that in, and they count it as US dollars, and they charge you nothing to convert it into US dollars. Now, they'll charge you the normal way to get it to your bank, but I'm pretty sure PayPal has a card as well. But yeah, I think that PayPal might be one of the best on and off ramps. I'm going to write this down so that I don't forget to make a video showing you guys how to do that, because I have my whiteboard over here. But I think PayPal is probably my favorite on and off ramp at this point. All right, it's on the board. It says, will you have pre-bacon walking around? I'll have pre-steak walking around. I don't know about bacon. I use PayPal now for crypto. Had no idea. I think it takes like maybe 10 minutes to, you have to enable it. Maybe you got to verify your identity or whatever, because PayPal itself is KYC, right? But after you verify it once or you enable it once, it's super easy. Like you never have to do it again, and you just have to get your address just like anything else. Yeah, I think PayPal might be a cheat code. Is PayPal expensive? No, they charge you nothing. If you send in PayPal USD, which is like Tether or USDC, right? If you send in PayPal USD, they charge you $0 to swap or convert that from the crypto to the US dollars or back. They charge you nothing to convert it. Where they charge you is going to your bank, right? That's where they charge you. But that's pretty standard. But if you already have crypto, I think it's an excellent off-ramp. YaBoySkey going to have a card someday. Will you accumulate during the bear market? Yes. Do you think algo will touch $2? I do. I have a small farm in Cali, dogsburg, squirrels, rabbits, lizards, snakes, coyotes. Closest the farm is out here in the desert. That's okay. So I can go from Coinbase to PayPal. Absolutely. You sure can. I need help with what to buy. My top value plays are the best buys in my opinion right now. Why is everyone saying that the bull market is over? Because that's what they do right before it takes off. I promise you. Listen, I'm sick of doing this. Honestly, I'm sick of doing this chart right here. But the truth doesn't change no matter how many times I say it. Here are the major events just in the last 4 years, but we could go back even further. Here are the events that happened, and I'll tell you what everyone was saying during these events. Japan cut their rates for one single day, and everyone said the economic conditions, recession, all this nonsense, right? Bear market. Germany and Mt. Gox. That's billions of dollars. They can't handle it. Recession. Bull market over. That's what they were saying. The war in Israel. Bitcoin can't possibly survive World War III. Bull market over. Silicon Valley Bank. This is the whole reason for Bitcoin. But everyone was telling you, Bitcoin can't survive this. It's in. We're going to 10K. FTX going to 0. That's it. We're going to 10K. Trust me, my wife's boyfriend.
But Ski, my wife's boyfriend told me that Bitcoin's going to 12K. What should I do?
Luna going to 0. Everyone said we're going to 10K or we're going to 12K. At the bottom, bro. The bottom. Same thing. I could even go back to here. They do it at the top too. We're never going down. This Elon on SNL, we're going, Dogecoin is going to $5. C19 COVID. Bitcoin can't survive this. It's going to 0. The top of the retracement. The bull market is here. Off the Valhalla. The top of 2017. We're going to 100K. The bottom of the bear market. Bitcoin's going to 0. Like, what they tell you is never correct. I have never, not one time, seen them be correct. Never, not once. That is what I will guarantee you is not, or nor ever will be different. Can you explain the crazy push behind Sui? Undisclosed paid marketing. What are my top value plays? My top value plays are Solnic, HNT, Rose, ICP, Shiba, Dent, VeChain, Naka, IOTA, Flux, Theta, Krill, Suki, Raven, Dynex, Dot, Hehe, Crow, NXRA, Phantom, News, Harmony 1. Yes, ICP is my top blue chip play right now. Are you going to be live streaming through the FOMC? No, I'm going to take a break and then I'm going to come back during the FOMC meeting. Have you ever been bearish? Yes, I have. I'm not a permabull. I definitely get like I'm bearish on XEN right now. Like it's a fluid thing. I was bearish, like I'm very fluid with my thoughts based off of what I believe to be the value. I was bearish on Bitcoin when the ETF got passed, when the ETF got approved. Now, I thought we were going all the way to 35K. We only went to 38K. We went from 48K. That was my target. I thought we were going all the way to 35K. We went to 38K. I was definitely bearish right here. For Bitcoin specifically. XEN is another example. I am bearish on XEN right now. XYO is an example of like how fluid I really am on my thoughts. And what is the fluidity? Is it because I'm like ADHD? Well, that's true too, but that's not where I get my that's not where I get the value from. Right? XYO is a perfect example. I was screaming from the mountaintops that this was my top value play. Then it did a 6x, and I was bearish. I was not bullish. I was saying I would not be adding to this position. And then it crashed 50, 60%, and then I was again bullish. It is now pumped another 100%, and I'm not as bullish as I was. Like, this is how fluid my thoughts are. It's literally just the value of upside potential and downside risk. I'm not, by the way, I'm not bearish on XYO. I still believe that it could go to 10 to 20 cents. But it doesn't have as great value as it did. Yeah, if you're trying to classify me as a permabull, I am not. When news video. Cliff, when news video. Ski is not a bull or a bear. He is a savage. Gym today. I hit the gym. I don't know if I'm going to be able to hit the gym today, actually. If I do, I'm going to just do like probably a kettlebell workout. I have an 88-pound kettlebell, and that thing is a hoss. That thing is a tank. When do you think Rose will get to $1? I don't necessarily think it's going to $1. 38 cents is my minimum case. But if it goes to $1, it would be in the end of 2025. Follow and subscribe. All right, I'm going to take a little break. And then I'll be back. What time is it? 10:30. So the FOMC is in 2 hours, right? 3 hours. The FOMC is in 3 hours, correct? T-minus 3 hours. Is that correct? $1 p.m. Central. Okay. 1 p.m. Central, I will be back live. 2 p.m. Eastern. And we'll listen to JPZ. But I'm going to take a little break, so make sure you guys follow, like, subscribe. Go check out some of my content. If you want to see the farm video, what I did with my XRP, check that out. If you want me to review a certain coin, comment it on my videos. If it gets enough engagement, I will review anything. I do not care. I will be live at 1 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Eastern. We'll go over the FOMC meeting. All right. But that is going to be it for this time. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, follow me on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch. I will never message you first. Those are scammers. For the love of God, do not get scammed. Do not redeem. All right. Peace, love, prosperity. God first. God